Chapter 83. Upon arriving at Apollo Hospital, Noah could be seen lying on one of the beds in the ward, covered in wounds and bruises. There was a cast on his right leg as well, and he looked miserable. Alex couldn't help but sympathize. This fully grown man had been cheated on, had his heart broken, and was now covered in wounds. At the sight of Alex's arrival, Noah's swollen eyes began to tear up, tears flowing down his cheeks like a river stream. "Alex," Noah broke down crying. Alex approached him slowly and said softly, "It's okay, she's just a bitch, she's not worth it." Noah continued, "I pursued her for 3 years, basically throwing my dignity into the dumpster for her. I feel like a lowly dog trying to latch onto everything I could, but now, I realize that I've never had anything in the first place." Noah seemed to be choking on his tears. "That bitch didn't just break up with me, she wanted me to lose absolutely everything. I've spent every penny I've earned over the past few years, even using up all my savings of 20s of thousands in that restaurant, yet now, she's refusing to pay me back. I was so blinded, how could I have possibly fallen for such a wicked woman?" Alex comforted him. "Noah, as a man, you have to know how to let go. You can just start over. What about the painting I gave you? It is worth at least $300,000, that would be sufficient for you to start a small business." Noah nodded. "It's with me. Thank you for reminding me to bring along the painting, otherwise, she would have taken that away from me too." Alex sighed. "That settles it then. You should get some rest and forget about all this. I'll get you something to eat and pay for your hospital bills." Tears streamed down Noah's cheeks again. "Alex, my dearest brother. Thank you so much. Don't worry, I'll be sure to repay your kindness." Yeah. We're brothers, there's no need to thank me," he replied softly as he left the ward. He hadn't been able to buy anything when he was on the way to the hospital because he had been in a rush earlier. However, seeing Noah's pitiful face, he couldn't bear to leave him in that state. Hence, he went to buy some fruits and paid the $15,000 worth of medical bills for him in advance. When he got back to Noah's ward, Alex realized that the door was wide open. Upon entering, Scarlett Johnson, who was clinging to Stanley, was standing in front of Noah's bed. Noah yelled at the sight of them. "What are you doing here? To laugh at me?" Scarlett laughed sarcastically. "Who has the time to do that?" Scarlett spat on the floor in disgust before adding, "I'm here for that painting. Where have you hidden it? Hand it over now." Noah shouted angrily, "Scarlett Johnson, that painting was a gift from my brother, who are you to take it from me?" "A gift?" Scarlett scoffed. "Use that puny little brain of yours for once. Why would Alex give that painting to you?" "It was to celebrate the opening of the restaurant." "And who owns that restaurant?" "Newsflash, my dad does." Noah hadn't expected Scarlett to be so shameless, and his voice trembled in anger. "Scarlett Johnson, don't you dare cross that line."